short, healthcare is a sector full of opportunities and supported by the long-term demographic trends and fundamentals. We think of healthcare as a defensive growth sector. What do we mean by that? At its core, healthcare has a both defensive and a growth nature. It's defensive thanks to its low correlation with global macro conditions. Compared to other sectors, demand for healthcare is resilient and less impacted by economic ups and downs. Historically, the sector has been the strongest performer in late cycle and recessionary periods, suggesting this may be an area investors look to when they are uncertain about broader macroeconomic outlook. But healthcare is also supported by growth from demographic trends and innovation. Aging population in the developed world and increasing wealth and a growing middle class in emerging markets translates into growing demand for healthcare through many of its subsectors. Healthcare is also a hotbed of innovation as through extensive R&D. Companies deliver new products to fulfill unmet demand, which we believe acts as a long-term driver for the sector's growth. Healthcare is a very broad sector comprised of 4 major subsectors. Pharmaceuticals is likely the most familiar. Biotechnology focuses on creation of bio-related products for use in areas like rare diseases, oncology, and currently COVID-19 related drugs and potential vaccines. Healthcare providers and services is a broad subsector that includes health insurance providers, hospitals and facilities, and telemedicine companies. The final subsector, medical devices and supplies, is a great example of innovation like the work being done on new non-invasive surgery techniques and even robot-assisted surgeries. We invest for the long run, and we are most interested in areas where there is a clear potential to technological advancement to fulfill previously unmet demand through new products or solutions. We have identified 4 major promising areas at the moment. First, implant technologies. These are attractive given their large potential markets and the ability to replace the older standards of care. Second, immuno-oncology companies, which are focused on enabling our immune system to target and fight cancer cells. These are companies attempting to address many unmet medical needs in conjunction with strong R&D spend and innovation. Thirdly, we believe minimal invasive technologies are a long-term trend. The risk and recovery times of surgeries are expected to continuously improve through the use of these technologies. Lastly, we are also excited about antibody conjugate technology. This is the next generation of chemotherapy drugs with the ability to target cancer cells while not affecting healthy cells.